Hello, YouTube world. I know those of you that know who I am, you're like, what is Jackie doing making a video? I have to be asking myself the same question. It was definitely not planned. However, you guys that know me know that I do what my guides ask me to do, and a few days ago they came to me and asked me to do this specific video at this specific time. However, we got to go back. We got to go way back to January 8th of 2022. Because between about 2 and 4 a.m. in the morning, my spirit guide, my main guide, came to me and she said, "You have a visitor." And I said, "Okay, what's it about?" Because normally it's, an earthbound that needs to cross over, a demon that needs to be bridged back home, something, But she was like, "No, this has to do with the Emancipation Proclamation." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Not a political person. So I'm like, "Who's bringing that message through?" And she's like, "Ronald Reagan." And I mean, between 2 and 4 a.m. I'm sleeping, so I was just like, why is Ronald Reagan coming to me with a message? And she's like, because you'll take it. And you don't judge and your ego doesn't get in the way. And I'm like, that's true. It doesn't. So I woke up and I wrote down a channeled message that Ronald Reagan gave to me between 2 and 4 a.m. And about 4 days ago, he came to me and he asked me if I would put it out on July 4, which is today. How interesting. I tell you, they know what they're doing. So I'm going to read what I wrote down from his channel that day and share that with you guys now in order to honor Mr. Reagan. Okay. So he said, there are 4 distinct aspects of the Emancipation Proclamation. It is to honor, to protect, to govern, and abide. The U.S. has failed to do all of these under the sacred law of grace. We need to get back to basics. Admit when a crime has been committed and get the record straight. No one can honestly change that which has falsely been accused until they reveal the truth. It will be forever, let me repeat that. It will forever go down in history that the U.S. destroyed the righteous by submission to the dark agenda. When we face the law of nature, the law of the universe thus reconciles. We will heal as a nation once the truth is revealed and justice prevails. We will be stronger than ever in the eyes of the divine, and the whole world will follow suit. We will flourish again. Okay, so that's what I specifically channeled from him. And then after that, I kind of asked my guides, I'm like, what exactly does that mean? Because, back in 2022, those of us that were awake, because I woke up in 2012, and I knew that there was dark agenda. I knew that kind of stuff was going on. So it made sense, but I was like, what is he basically trying to say? And they said, each individual person on this planet needs to make a conscious decision to stop submitting to the dark agenda. It's a matter of a choice to get back in alignment with Mother Earth. Get back in alignment with the truth of the divine, because we are one with Creator and we can bring the justice through. We were conditionally fed into a false belief, and once we are back in alignment with nature, we will flourish on this planet again. So, my own personal perspective, I agree from the things that my own guides have mentioned over the years. And the state that we are in right now. I do believe that we have been quite conditioned into that false belief, and yeah, I mean, that's so interesting. You know, back in 2022 they were saying this, that, you know, every single person on this planet, it's up to you to make that conscious decision on what do you want to continue to feed into that false belief, which is what they're calling the dark agenda, a false belief, and get back in alignment with nature, or do you want to continue on that same path? So yeah, so again, as always, anytime I have special souls that walk this planet that come and channel through me, I'm always very honored. I love to make sure that I make the time to honor and respect what they want to channel through. And that's the main reason I'm bringing this video through, because those of you that have read my bio on the channel and that know me know that this channel is in a neutral position. My guides wanted me off social media, but for unforeseen, unexpected circumstances, when my guides come to me and say that someone like Ronald Reagan has a message, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. So as always, if this resonates with you, then do with it what you may. You know, share it with others. If it doesn't, then sweet. But all right, from me to you, as always, sending lots of love and a big hug. Take care, you guys. Happy July 4.